What is crack-a-lackin', all my beautiful apes? My name is Tyler, and welcome back to the channel for possibly one of the most important AMC videos that you guys have ever seen. As we do know, if you follow AMC, if you are invested in AMC, today was an incredibly volatile day. We pretty much went straight down as soon as the market opened, down to about 3% negative on the day. We did just close regular trading up 2.36%, down in after hours 0.25%, but we are very volatile, bouncing around a lot off of some high volume. Now, the main portion of this video is going to be talking about NSCC 005, the margin call situation, because a lot of apes, they thought on September 3rd at 10 a.m. when NSCC 005 was actually implemented that you would see margin calls on that day. Now, that is not how it works. If you guys get a margin call, you have a certain amount of time to deposit money into your account. Typically, as Google says, 2 to 5 days. It is unclear if the hedge funds and institutions have a bigger leeway with this, but on average, 2 to 5 days to oblige for these margin calls and your account deficits. And today puts us at the 5th trading day since Friday, since September 3rd. So I do think some level of margin calls are going out specifically for the smaller or mid-range hedge funds. But something I want to put very clear, put this out for you guys. This is not going to be something that triples AMC stock or even doubles AMC stock. But I do think this is overall a strong technical and fundamental catalyst, something that we know is happening for a definitive fact about these margin calls. And I do think it's going to provide some level of stability. But as we do know, for every hedge fund or institution that covers and is margin called, there is another one stepping in and taking on a further short position. We are looking at the short interest potentially going up a couple percentage points over the next couple of days, and we will break down this whole situation, take a look at this gamma squeeze effect, go over the Ortex data, the technical analysis, because in my personal non-financial advisor opinion, it looks like we are getting ready to see a massive breakout. Nobody can deny this. The proof is here. So we're going to be going over the proof of the situation, talking about these margin calls, everything you guys need to know. So drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, if you get value out of the video, and hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified when these videos are uploaded. So let's just talk about the technical analysis, the situation that we are in, and then get straight into this margin call situation. So obviously today was a very incredible day. We went almost to $50 on this top tick of this candle, $49.40 per share. Now, there is a huge reason why AMC stock did do this today. It comes down to GameStop's earnings call. GameStop's earnings call was only 8 minutes long. They did not take any questions from analysts. They also had poor financial results, with their net loss being a lot more than initially thought it was going to be. But also at the same time, a lot of people are saying that they did not provide any path to sustainability or improving the company. So a lot of people really are taking their eyes to AMC, especially if you are in the meme stock trades. A lot of people are turning their attention to AMC. GameStop was down substantially today. Last time I looked, at about 5% negative on the day. It may be even more negative than that right now. But overall, guys, you're seeing a lot of bullish activity for AMC. Even Jim Cramer saying that AMC is the clear winner, that they have a path to profitability, and they are using this capital for the better of the company. So that is really what you guys need to know. That is a huge reason too. I do think AMC was so volatile today, but did close up so strongly, especially towards about the last 2 hours of trading. They had a lot of bullish activity happening with the stock. Now, when it comes down to the technical analysis, we are sitting right at about this $50 price, which is a major resistance level, but also $48.50 has been a major resistance level as well. And we are at $48.40. So we are right under this $48.50 resistance level, which if we can break out above that, $50 is pretty much a guarantee. I don't think you're going to get any resistance. The $1.50 difference between $48.50 and $50. And then after $50, why this is so key is because you don't have another resistance or support level until $55. After 55, you're looking at $60 for the next resistance level. So likely to see some resistance around $55, see a little bit of consolidation, and then see that rip up to about $60. As far as a daily volume for the day, we're looking at 85.5 million. So you're seeing these elevated volume days, which is a great sign. You want to see the volume stay increasing or at least relatively the same. You don't want to see the volume dying down. So a lot of people are turning their attention to AMC stock yet again. Once we do see this breakout past 50, you're going to see a whole new level. In my opinion, something we have never seen of FOMO buyers and day traders coming in and buying AMC stock alongside with hedge funds and institutions that want to make a trade on this as well. So that is a current situation where we do currently look. If you just look at the technical analysis, you don't have to know anything about charts. This looks very bullish. We are on the up and up, and even over the past week, we are up 11.4% with AMC stock. So nobody can deny that we are looking at a major breakout coming in the next couple of trading days, if not the next couple of weeks. Let's now talk about the margin call situation. And I know a lot of people, they're like, hey, margin calls are not going to come. But that is not true. Margin calls for the NSCC 005 rule actually being implemented on September 3rd. That was last Friday. This is definitely going to cause some level of margin calls. When people basically get a month, or I should say hedges get a month's time, a little bit less than a month, to come up with millions and millions of dollars to fund their accounts, they have to liquidate some positions. Odds are you would liquidate on your riskiest position, which arguably would be your AMC short position, free up that collateral to then go fund your NSCC account. And a lot of people just seen September 3rd come and go, and nothing really did happen. And that is a flawed way to think about it, because when you have a margin call, you typically have 2 to 5 days to meet that call. Now, what is very interesting about today is we are on our 5th trading day since Friday, since that did go into effect. You see right here, the first day on Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fact that we closed up so strongly, over 2%, and also the fact that Thursday tends to be your most shorted day. More percentage of the overall flow is sold short on Thursdays than any other day. So I do think you're seeing these margin calls going out for the small hedge funds and institutions are really balancing and even outweighing the short sellers that just come in and obliterate AMC on Thursdays with short seller attacks. But like I said, I want to be very clear. This is not going to be something that doubles AMC stock, but it can have a huge impact on the price action of AMC, make it very volatile. If that's the only thing that happens, it's going to be very volatile, more than likely breaking out past about $55, even $60 in my personal opinion. But let's talk about the Ortex data and then get into something that could have a huge effect on AMC to the negative side, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think the market is going to blow that off overall. So we're looking at the current short interest percentage of free float. This is only an estimation at 18.42%. Current shares that are sold short of 94.2 million. So these are both very large amounts, prone to a short squeeze just based off of this. But as we do know, AMC is the most popular stock on the whole entire stock market. Every single investor knows about AMC and the short squeeze that is waiting to happen. So the fact these numbers are so high is a very bullish thing. And we have not been this high since we did have this gamma squeeze that did happen from, late May to about August 3rd. So looking very bullish right there. Share utilization is at 91.73%, going down about 1% over the past 7 days, but the free flow on loan continues to be 23.14%. The difference between 23.14% and 18.42% is almost 5%, about 4.8%. And what we typically see is about a 2% difference between the free flow on loan and the short interest. So I do estimate that the short interest could go to about 21% in the next couple of days. And we were right on our last prediction. On Wednesday, we said about 2% of the overall flow was sold short into the markets based off of this metric that we just said about the free flow on loan and the short interest difference. So if we are correct on this next prediction, then we are going to see the short interest go to about 21%. But the exchange reported short interest is going to be coming out in the next couple of days, so that will give us some clarity as far as what the real short interest actually is. So that is the situation you guys need to know. Looking incredibly bullish. We have not been this bullish. I have not been this bullish on AMC in a very long time. So looking very good right there. But let's finally, to wrap up this video, talk about one concern for the overall markets, and that is Biden to announce, let's get this ad off, Biden to announce new vaccine mandates that could cover 100 million Americans. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there is some people in my personal life that refuse to get this shot. I don't care what you guys do. Do whatever you guys want. That is not my place to tell you guys my even opinion on this, so I'm not going to be doing that. But this could hinder some issues into some companies. Companies with over 100 or more employees ensure their workers will either be vaccinated or tested once a week. Companies could face thousands of dollars in fines per employee if they don't comply. This could cause a big issue to the unemployment rate. So this could cause some people to actually quit their jobs, go to companies that are less than 100 employees just to not have to get this shot. So that is the big issue. AMC obviously has over 100 employees, so some workers may not want to do this. I know some people personally that would just flat out quit their jobs and find a new job if they had to do this. So we're just gonna have to see how the market does take this overall. It can have an impact on AMC, but only time will tell on this. I like to think the market will just blow this off like they have with everything else that has really came out since the crash in 2020. Things that you would think would clap the market never clap the market. So I don't think it's going to have a huge impact, but you guys should definitely be aware of this situation because it does have some implications for AMC stock. So that is going to conclude this video. I was going to go over the gamma squeeze situation because we're looking at the potential for a huge gamma squeeze, but I don't want to make this video over 20 minutes long. So we will do that in a separate video later on tonight after this one. So drop that like on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you got some value or some insight out of this video. Hit that notification bell so you guys will be notified when these videos are uploaded. Also, before you head out, make sure to check out the 4 links linked down below in the description. There is a link for the buy and sell alerts, and over the past week or so alone, you would have made enough in trading profits to cover that cost for over 1 year's time. So it by far pays for itself. We like to keep it very inexpensive so as many people, basically anybody, is able to join and further their knowledge with options, long-term investing, with crypto. We do it all. We day trade, swing trade, and make long-term investments in all 3 of those investment tools. So definitely check it out. The links for free stock. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, that would help out a lot. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for the love and support on this channel. That is all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.